Well, ninjas, off to a great start to a pump Monday. Went and mowed a yard or two and noticed that I have a huge oil leak somewhere. I already wiped it off a little bit right here with some of these towels, but I had to come back home to check this thing out. It's got oil everywhere. And what I've been able to discover is that the oil is shooting from underneath the oil filter. For a second there, I thought it was from the drain plug, but it's from the oil filter. That's why you can see right underneath the oil filter, all that stuff is very greasy. I don't think I can get too close to it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, because I got the camera upside down now, but anyway. I went ahead and lost quite a bit of oil because I checked it up here, and so I did add some oil, and the oil filter was actually pretty tight on there, so it's not like it came loose or anything like that, but I did tighten it a little more, you know, with my arm strength as much as I could. So I got to go back to work because, like I said, I went ahead and mowed, and I had to come back because I freaked out and I saw that, and I'm like, well, I better get a closer look at it, and before I do, I better just go home in case I have to leave it at home or whatnot. So I'm gonna still bring it with me because I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I want to see if it'll continue, and then also, not to mention, I do plan on washing this. You don't want to have this oil just sitting there. But you can see right down here too, it's pretty messy. It's shot all the way down here at the bottom, right there. So anyway, there you have it, ninjas. Pump Monday in full effect. It's every day something. If it's not the mowers, it's the trailer, the truck, the trimmers, blowers. It's always something, man. I mean, that's part of running a business, and you're gonna run into things, and things are gonna happen. And when you're running machinery nonstop every day, as much as you still try to take care of it and change the oil and, you know, do all the maintenance stuff, whatever is required, you're always going to run into stuff. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you. And of course, I'll keep you posted throughout the day if any more of it leaks or not. Or my guess would be it's the oil filter that's bad, because I've had that oil filter sitting here in my garage for several months. Because I bought a couple of them, and this one has just been sitting for a while. I'm not saying that's the reason, I don't know. Plus, you know, who knows how long it's been sitting in the dealership when I purchased it, or before I purchased it. But that was the last one. I think I bought like 4 or 5 of them, and that was the last one. So I will have to stop by the dealership and get another oil filter and basically just do the oil change, because I don't know how much it's lost. It's lost a pretty good amount. I wish I started the camera before I wiped all this off, but you guys get the point. All right, let's get her going. Got to keep it moving. Got 16 on the list, and I am running solo, so it's going to be an interesting day. And I will continue. I will try to use this mower some more, because I want to see if it'll continue doing so, and if it gets worse or if it stays the way it is. But we should be okay for now, because I have added a little bit, you know, more oil in there than what it was, because I've lost a pretty good amount. Pump Monday, ninjas. Pump Monday. Yeah. But I wanted to show you these 2 houses that I got to do. And look at the grass. This is how much rain we need. I've been mentioning it in the last several videos to you, ninjas. It's pretty bad. Now, I know you probably can't see it on camera, but the grass does need to be a little bit cut, just because it's like that tall weeds where it's almost kind of like ryegrass type, you know what I'm saying? But just like strips at a time. So I know you can't see it from the camera angle, and definitely through the center area here, there's not much. But if you look at the neighbors, which I'm doing both of these houses, it's pretty visible from where I'm at, and I know the camera probably won't catch it, and also through this whole side of the driveway. So there is enough that'll make a difference and clean things up, but the point of this little clip where I'm showing you is that there's not enough to cut, but not what It really should be. And we need rain bad. And I'm not even sure if they're calling for any this week. Anyway, this is gonna be a dust storm. Not gonna show you here. I'll try to get some footage for you guys, and I'll keep you posted on what's up with that mower. So hope your Pump Monday Ninjas is doing good. Gotta keep chugging along and don't let the little things bum you out. Just gotta keep her moving. Let's get her done.
Thank you for calling St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Press 1 for English.
Para español, presione 2.
To make a donation, press or say 1. To update your account. If your donation is in honor or memory of someone, press or say 1. To make a donation by phone, press or say 2. For instructions for sending a donation by mail, press or say 3. St. Jude values your feedback as we continue to improve the... I'm sorry, that's an invalid entry. Please try again. St. Jude values your feedback as we continue to improve the experience for everyone who helps us support the mission of the hospital. If you are willing to take a quick 3-question survey at the end of this call, press or say 1. If you are not interested at this time, press or say 2. For quality assurance, your call may be recorded or monitored. Thank you for calling St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. This is Mia speaking. How may I assist you? If you want to send it in, what you can do is send it to our address.
Okay.
And also, we would prefer for you to send in like money orders or a check. You're going to send it in that way.
Okay, I can do a check, and so I can get the address online, which I have seen it. Do I get anything in?
You with the address.
Well, and it's okay. It's online. I already got it. But what I wanted to ask you, if I do the
501 address?
Yeah. Yep. In the
We have several different addresses.
Let me look. I think it's the one in Memphis.
Yeah, we have several in Memphis. We're located in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, so it's 501 St. Jude Place. Is that the one?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
the correct one.
Well, the only question I want to ask you is, if I when I send in the check, because I would like to, of course, show the community that I've, of course, passed that on. Do I get anything back to show that you guys have received it, such as maybe like a letter or a shirt or anything like that?
Yes, sir. We will send out an acknowledgement letter. Just make sure that when you send in that check, that you add a note saying that you want to be acknowledged for this donation. That way we can send out an acknowledgement letter.
Gotcha. Okay, I will do so. I'm looking forward to it. I just wanted to, like I said, I've never done this, so I wanted to call and talk to somebody and make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for all of your support.
No problem.
And it is because of donors that our patient families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food. Thank you so much. And then if you did opt into that survey, please remain on the line, and you have a great rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you, Mia. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, we just pulled up at this one. Grass is a little tall, but dry. So I will do a little recording here. But I wanted to quickly just call the St. Jude place, dust, and talk to somebody, as you guys heard a minute ago. Because I've never done this, right? I've never paid over the phone or sent in a check. I think I did it once through my job, if I'm not mistaken, but they did I actually did, but they did a automatic deduction through my check. It was for United Way, and I think St. Jude was one of them as well. So I've never really done it like this. So I wanted to call and make sure I'm doing everything correctly and what all I needed to do. As you guys heard, I hope you were able to hear. I had it on speaker, but I don't know how loud it was. Just to write a letter with the check that I send, stating that I want acknowledgement for this. So the reason I want that is I want them to send something back, basically just letting all of us ninjas in the Ninja Nation know that they received it, and that way I can also show you guys that they received it. I showed you the address. It's the, I want to say 501 or 502. Let me double check. So it's 501 St. Jude Place, Memphis, Tennessee, 38105. So we're going to talk about it obviously when I write the check. I don't think it'll be in this video, but probably in tomorrow's video I will, because I've got several more yards. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get home late again because of the situation with the mower this morning. But I will show you the exact amount of what YouTube released, and then of course the difference that what YouTube took out. Awesome Ninja Joe from Knoxville met me, as you guys have seen, and paid the difference, or donated the difference I should say, from what YouTube took out as their charge for the super chats. Anyway, it's really hot. It's like 100 degrees out here, and I am using the Ninja mower because I want to see if it's going to be leaking any more oil. I did tighten the oil filter. It was already pretty tight, but I kind of put a muscle into it, so to say. I really tighten it. Not too tight, of course, because that's not good. But it doesn't seem to be shooting any more oil. So I don't know if it's a faulty oil filter or if it just came loose. But again, it was pretty tight. I mean, was I able to turn it with my hand a little? Yes, but nothing dramatic. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if it continues, and if it does again. If that's the case, I have a feeling it's a faulty oil filter. So Pump Monday, full effect. Let's get to it. All right, ninjas, there you have it. Nothing too crazy, but definitely needed a little edging and weed eating, and the mowing kind of cleaned it up a little. But man, it's hot out here. It's over 100 degrees. But what I wanted to show you is I don't see any more new leaks. So that's good. That is good. Needs to be blown off. But right there, not leaking anymore. So I'm not sure what the deal was, if the filter, like I said earlier, just came loose, or if it's a bad filter. So I will continue to keep an eye on it, and we'll keep you updated, guys, of what happens to it. But we're off to the next one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to record any more or not. If I get a chance, I will, but if not, this will do. And stay tuned as we getting ready to do the donations to St. Jude, so that's coming up. We'll see you at the next one, or at Thunder Pumper Tuesday. Hope everyone had a good Pump Monday. We'll see you. Peace. Woo!